Hello?
Ken, this is Frank.
Oh, hello, Frank.
I'm at the studio. Didn't you know you had a broadcast tonight?
I'll make it all right.
Is your stuff written yet? I've got to go over it with you for timing.
Look, I can't get away now. I'm working on something big.
Oh, when are you going to get over here?
Give me about 2 hours.
I am glad you finally decided to do business with us, Miss Royce. I'm sure it'll prove more profitable in the long run.
If I hadn't thought so, Baron, I wouldn't have come here.
Baron von Kemp.
Yes, Miss Schlinger?
We have developed a negative, Baron. Here is the first print.
Let me see. Uh-huh. Yes. That is perfect. Every figure, every line. But what is it? Well, I will let our engineers figure it out.
Yes, Baron, get your best engineer.
You are a very clever young lady, Miss Royce. How would you like to do another job for us?
What? Oh, I'd be very happy to, Baron. And you don't need to call me Miss Royce any longer.
Oh, yes, Miss Lennox. Margot Lennox, is it not?
Yes, Margot Lennox.
We have a way of finding things out.
What about this new assignment, Baron?
Listen carefully. Tomorrow you will take the clipper to Trinidad. There you will wait for Mr. Arthur Anderson, who will arrive on the SS Southern Queen.
Yes?
Mr. Anderson will give you some very important photographs. You will deliver them to the manager of the Lotus Hotel in Tokyo. The necessary passport and papers will be ready for you in an hour.
I'll be back for them.
Good. Just a minute. Yes?
Baron, Mr. Baker is here. He just arrived from New York.
Baker! Well, send him in.
Yes, Herr Baron.
Well, sit down a moment, Miss Lennox. Your friend, Mr. Baker, is here.
Baker?
Paul Baker from New York.
Oh. Oh, that Mr. Baker.
Tell me, was it his idea to draw the plans on your back, eh?
Well, yes and no. Look, Baron, I'll run along. I'll look Paul up later.
No, please.
Well,
please.
you see, I...
Herr Baker.
Good evening, Baron.
Good evening, Mr. Baker. I don't think the lady needs an introduction, does she, eh?
Well,
Why,
I don't...
Paul, dear. Well, this is a surprise.
Really?
Oh, you're looking simply marvelous. Did you have a wonderful trip? How did you come? By a clipper?
Yes, but I don't...
Tell me, how is Mrs. Baker?
Oh, she's fine.
And all the little Bakers?
There aren't any little Bakers.
Oh, I'm so glad to hear it. Well, I've got to run along now. You know, lots of things to do. Goodbye, Paul. Goodbye, Baron.
Who was that?
Who was it? Sidney Royce. Miss Margot Lennox, I mean.
That was not Margot Lennox. I just arrived on the clipper with Margot Lennox.
What?
That girl is the real Sidney Royce.
Hello.
Hello?
Listen, a girl is just leaving the office. Stop her. Bring her back. I don't care if you have to kill her. Don't let her leave the building.
2 hours are up, and Sidney Royce has still not returned. In his hotel room, Ken Harper paces the floor nervously. There's a knock on the door. As he opens it, he sees a very beautiful girl. She is Margot Lennox.
Well, hello.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking for Miss Royce.
Well, won't you come in?
Thank you.
She isn't in right now, although I expect her back very shortly. She's out on an assignment.
Assignment? Oh, yes, for the broadcasting company.
Mm-hmm.
And are you with the UBC?
Yes, I'm Kenneth Harper. And you?
Oh, just a friend of Miss Royce's.
Oh, friend. From New York?
Yes. By the way, how's she been getting along?
Well, she really hasn't had a chance to get started yet, although I expect her to be a great help. Tell me, Miss... what did you say your name was?
Oh, I'm so glad Sidney's getting along so well.
Yeah, so am I. Of course, her wooden leg is a bit of a handicap.
Wooden leg?
Yes, I thought all Sidney's friends knew about her wooden leg.
Oh, yes, of course.
She hides it rather well, don't you think?
Yes. Well, I'll run along.
Oh, wait a minute. There's no rush. Let's sit down and have a little chat.
Oh, thank you. And what shall we talk about?
Well, let's make it personal. Let's talk about you and those plans you've got on your back.
You're a very bright man, Mr. Harper.
Thank you. My friends all tell me Pardon me, but your revolver is showing.
Well, how careless of me. Just stand right where you are, Mr. Harper, or I might even be careless enough to kill you. Now, what were you going to say?
Well, I was just going to say I admired your taste in clothes. Everything is just perfect. Except, of course, that run in your stocking.
Ah, and now I'm supposed to look down so you can grab me. Ha ha. That's a very old gag, Mr. Harper.
Well, you can't blame a fellow for trying. As a matter of fact, I wasn't going to grab you at all.
No?
No. I'm just going to turn a little like this, and then... You see?
Hello?
Hello. Ronnie Dean, please. Room 406.
One moment, please.
Hello?
Ronnie, this is Ken Harper. Listen. There's a girl here in my room.
Oh, yes? Well, why tell me, old boy?
Because she's the one with the plans on her back.
No.
I'm going to tie her up and leave in a few minutes. I'll be at Baron von Kemp's place in the Hotel Linza. If I'm not back in time for the broadcast, drop over to the police.
We are rather busy this evening, Mr. Harper. Just what did you want?
I want Miss Sidney Royce.
She is not here.
Oh? Well, I guess this kills the biggest story I ever had. Well, I've got to do it. Take a look at this passport, Baron. It's made out in the name of Sidney Royce. But that's not her picture.
Baker, this photograph is
It's Margot Lennox. Where'd you get it, Mr. Harper?
It walked into my parlor with a lady hanging onto it. The lady couldn't come with me. She's tied up at the moment. Now, look. I know what you fellas are after. You know what I'm after. Why don't we exchange prisoners?
Under certain conditions?
You mean the plans on Miss Lennox's back?
Yes.
All right. I'll let you see the lady personally. But first, I'd like to talk to Miss Royce, just to make sure she's still able to talk.
We will take you to her. But remember, no tricks, or she may meet with an accident.
Where is she?
At present, she is downstairs in the cellar, in a room we have prepared for emergencies of this nature. This way, please. The stairs are across the lobby.
This hotel does a booming business, doesn't it?
Excellent.
Ich kann nicht sagen, dass es mir leid tut. Wir sind sehr glücklich, Fritz. Sehr glücklich.
Yeah. Weren't those fellows German?
I believe so.
Very unusual season of tourists, isn't it?
Meinen Zimmer haben, bitte.
My. Seems to be tourists behind every potted farm.
Can't a few Germans take a vacation without you jumping at conclusions?
Sure, but what puzzles me is how did they avoid the draft back home?
This way, Mr. Harper. Öffnen Sie die Tür.
Ja, Herr Baron.
Ken.
You all right, Sidney?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Nobody has touched a hair of her head.
Not yet, but there's been a lot of loose talk about it.
Well, if you're satisfied, Mr. Harper, we'll arrange about the exchange.
Exchange of what?
Sidney Royce's. They're swapping you for a later model.
What? You mean you have the other Sidney Royce?
In the flesh.
Yeah, but those plans on her back. Well, you're not going to let them have them, are you?
Well, I don't think they'd want her without the plans.
Oh, but don't you see? They must be terribly important or they'd never make the exchange.
You don't think I'm going to leave you here, do you?
Well, yes, why not?
Very stout fellow, but no sale. You're getting out of here while you're all together.
I'm not. Those plans may endanger thousands of lives. I won't go.
You'll go, honey, if I have to carry you. Upsy daisy.
Baron von Kemp.
Bill?
Miss Lennox is here.
Miss Lennox.
Uh-oh.
Margot!
That's the man that one there. He knocked me out and tied me up in his room.
How did you get away?
He made a phone call. Our girl at the switchboard listened in.
Baker, those plans. Prepare for photographing.
Oh, Baron, look. I can save you a little trouble. Those plans have been removed.
Removed?
Yes. I used the atomizer. Practically painless, wasn't it, Miss Lennox?
Be quiet. We will test your statement, Mr. Harper. Meanwhile, you will wait here with Miss Royce. Lock them in.
What a foundation. They don't build cellars like this nowadays.
No. Ken,
Yeah?
it looks pretty bad, doesn't it?
Oh, we'll get out of here. I'll write my congressman.
Oh, Ken, don't joke. I'm scared.
Are you really?
Yes.
That makes two of us.
Ken, did you really remove those plans?
Uh-huh. But I put something else in their place. And something tells me the Baron's not going to like it.
You drew something else? What?
V for victory.
Oh, Ken.
Kind of seemed very humorous. Right now, I'm not so sure.
Ken, no matter what happens to us, I want you to know something.
Say, wait a minute. Is that a rope over there?
Ken, I'm trying to tell
Look,
you
darling,
that
not now. I've got an idea. Where's that guard? Is he still in the corridor?
Yes. What are you going to do?
Sidney, I'm going to hang myself.
Oh, Ken!
It'll be all right. I'll only be swinging for a minute. Look, I'll loop the rope over the rafters, see? Then loop it around my throat. Now, as soon as I start swinging, you scream. When the guard comes in to cut me down, I'll land on his neck.
Oh, but Ken, I don't like it.
I've got to get out of here. I've got a broadcast in 10 minutes.
All right.
I can stand on the cot here and kind of step off gently.
Yeah, but suppose the guard doesn't come in time.
Well, if he doesn't come in time, I'll just say, don't think of things like that.
All right.
Here I go.